Joining us now, Jennifer Brown. She's the bane of Bull Elephant. Did anybody read Bull Elephant? I got banned from there. Anyway, she's the bane of Bull Elephant, and she's running for re-election for chairman of the 6th District. And why is she being challenged? Because she dares to want to grow the party, and that can't do that. Got to shrink it. Come on, Jennifer, what are you thinking? Thanks for being with us.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I know. I don't know what kind of concept that is. I guess it's foreign. That why would we grow the party?
Yeah, don't
we
grow the
haven't
party. Shrink
won a state. Well, we haven't won a statewide election since 2009, and the only way to be able to actually start winning again is start getting people into the fold. But who wants to start winning again? Let's keep losing with smaller groups that are going to actually control nothing. And that's basically what it is. It's just controlling committees and having the power to choose methods of nomination. So we can see what happens when they do have control. It is very much keep it small, control it all.
Tell us about your race on Saturday. Tell us about the rig thing and what is going on. Who's challenging you? And I haven't really kept up with it because I've been focused on the 7th. So tell me what's going on.
Right. Well, my vice chair has decided that he was going to challenge me for chairmanship. And it's been interesting, to say the least. I really don't know exactly where he stands on any of the issues of the 6th District. In fact, none of the delegates really know where he stands, so I can't really say how we differ, except for everybody knows where I stand. I have a proven record. I've been very successful these last 2 years in being able to actually grow our party, have registration drives, be a winner within the district with all of our electeds, with all of our candidates. We flipped Waynesboro and Stanton city councils, which was an unbelievable feat within itself. It made national news, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, so it's a challenge between what they deem the establishment and the grassroots. And I love how they always throw these words around and these titles, yet they don't really actually know the difference themselves. And it's funny to see that we have this divide within our own party, and it's all about power and control over, like I said, the methods of nomination. And so instead of actually going out there, working for the candidates, they're staying at home, clutching their pearls. And instead of going out there, knocking doors, making phone calls, they're behind the computer being keyboard commandos. So I would like to actually see them put their money where their mouths are and get out there, be knocking doors, and go out there and start making phone calls, because we had a phenomenal run this last 2 years with Ben Klein, Ronnie Campbell, Chris Runyon, John Avoli, Wendell Walker, and like I said, Waynesboro and Stanton. We had a huge success when it came to having sanctuary cities all throughout the 6th District. We had over 25 localities adopt resolutions. And I've been at the forefront of that. And so, I should be fighting the Democrats, and instead I'm fighting the Republicans, or whatever they want to call themselves, the Freedom Caucus, whatever, instead of actually joining together and pushing against the Democrats who are trying to take over.
Well, they're not the Freedom Caucus. What they are, Jennifer, is the conventioneers, right? Because you're for primaries, you're for an open process, you want to grow the party, you want people to vote, you want them to get involved, you don't believe in party registration and all these small conventions. You want to open the party up and bring more people in. Therefore, you're a threat to them, because if people like you keep winning and getting results, they're going to be out of commission, and the only way they get power is by shrinking it. So let's go to your opponent, your vice chair. What's his name? I don't even know. Tell us his name.
I never name the puppy, because that means I have to own it.
Well, you're just going to have to make me look it up, okay? So
make
just
me look it
help
up,
me out.
Exactly. I'm not going to give him free press. How about that?
All right, Kira, while I'm on the air with Jennifer, do me a favor. Look up who's challenging her for GOP chairman in the 6th District, and then text it to me so I don't have to bother to do that. All right, so your election is on Saturday. We had Ben Klein on the other day. He's the congressman representing the 6th District. He said the 6th District is now the reddest district in Virginia. He said that. Mm-hmm. Morgan Griffith immediately texted in and disputed that, said, no, it's the 9th. But obviously, if Ben Klein says that, he's pretty happy with the way things have gone there, right?
He has. I have not really heard any complaints. I mean, obviously, we could do better. I mean, everywhere could do better. But we're just going to have to take it one step at a time. And my goal for the next 2 years is to make sure that, again, Ben is reelected, that President Trump is reelected, that we get rid of Mark Warner and elect Daniel Gade, and then, of course, start chunking away at all of the local elections as well, because we have the Board of Supervisors and more city council races in November. And then, of course, in 2021, in order to be able to start recruiting more individuals to step up to the plate and start running, because having 30-plus seats unchallenged was absolutely egregious for our party. And, what I tell people is that they need to be part of the process. And that's another problem that the other side has, and that's why they're challenging me, is that if we're supposed to be really, truly grassroots, then grassroots needs to be recruiting those candidates that are going to best represent them in the House of Delegates. We have an opportunity to actually flip the House back in 2021, but people need to start stepping up to the plate and start, instead of saying, oh, I'm so tired of you being a top-down organization, well, don't make us be one in trying to choose these candidates. Be a grassroots organization. Help us choose those candidates. So I'm doing an all call to everyone throughout Virginia to help us, help you. Help us find candidates that are going to want to run and put them in those positions. Start getting them excited. Get people to join the local committee so that we can help these candidates. We had somebody run for every single congressional seat this year. We have a Republican running for every congressional district this year. People got fired up last November. They said it was absolutely ridiculous. Nobody was running in a lot of these seats. And so some people decided that they were going to take up the mantle and they were going to run themselves. So it's exciting for this year. I can see the momentum and I can see the excitement, and we just need to keep on keeping on so that we can finally start flipping a lot of these seats.
John Fredericks Radio Network, Trucking the Truth Across America. We're with Jennifer Brown. She's the Republican chairman of the 6th Congressional District of Virginia. That is Ben Klein's district. He is the congressman there, favored overwhelmingly to win again, although Morgan Griffith still disputing Ben's claim, Texas in again, and says, doesn't matter what you guys say on the air, the 9th is still the reddest district in Virginia. Have a nice day. So thank you, Congressman, for that. But Jennifer, with this running for re-election for a second term as district chairman, that'll be held at their convention, which you have to have a convention for that. I mean, I certainly don't dispute that. And that is going to be on Saturday. She is being challenged there, and we got to find out the guy's name. Kara can't find it, so this is some kind of a secret. But I'll look up. Kara, let's do this. Let's go to word from our sponsors. I'll find in a second, and I'll be right back with more from Jennifer Brown, who the conventioneers and the riggers are trying to oust out of the 6th district.